Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to finish up the project so that you have a cute little dog with a sweater and some boots if you want to add boots, or you cannot. But you should already have the sweater part done, which right now probably just looks like a fancy paper rectangle. And that's what we did all of our weaving on. For the dog parts, I found that it works best if you use something that's a little bit thicker than just regular paper. If all you have at home is regular paper, that's fine. All of this can be done with just regular paper. But if you want it to be a little bit thicker, a little bit sturdier like mine, something like a poster board would work great. Or my favorite thing to use for this project, a cereal box. So this here, you might be able to tell what kind of cereal I used. Some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. When I finished up with that cereal, I just cut open the box, and it works really, really great. It's thick enough to keep my project really sturdy, but it's not too thick so that I can still cut it quite easily. Some other kinds of boxes that work really well, a macaroni and cheese box. If your family has any of these at home, that works great. Also, frozen pizza boxes like this. Because this will just be on the back side, and then the front for the dog will be the part that's, just kind of that brown or kind of grayish color like that. So if you have something like that at home, that's what I would recommend. But if not, just use what you have, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get started on some of our drawing steps. First, you'll need that piece of paper or poster board or box. And I find it's easiest to look at the front side. So I'm going to be looking at the front right here. And I also would suggest, if you have a pencil, always start with pencil so you can erase any mistakes. But if you don't have pencil, that's okay. I'm going to do mine in marker, so that's fine. I'm going to set this down here so that I can draw a head that I think will be the right shape and the right size for this sweater. So for the first step, I'm going to make a little dot right here at the top of my sweater and a little dot right here at the bottom of the sweater. So I know about how tall this area should be. All right, and that way if this moves around, it doesn't change my size right here. Okay, now I'm gonna need to make sure that I have a little bit of extra room on the back of the head that I can glue to my sweater piece. So I need to make sure this piece is a little bit longer so that I have an area to glue and stick on the sweater. So I'm going to start at my dot, make a line going that way, a line going that way, and then connect them like that. Okay? And that's going to be the part that I'm going to glue the sweater on. This part right here is going to be the dog head. So starting at the top right here, I'm going to do a smooth curve down, and then I'm going to curve up. Okay? Smooth curve down, and then curve up. That curve up part is going to be the dog nose. Okay? Now, I'm going to start here at the tippy top of the nose, and I'm going to curve in, and then I'm going to curve down for kind of like a neck like that, okay? And hopefully you have a pencil at home, so if you don't like your first try, you can just erase and try again. Or if you have lots of cardboard boxes, you can just kind of move it around and try again in a different area. For the nose right here, I'm going to add a curved line like that, and I'm going to fill it in black. I already have a black marker, so I can fill it in with my marker. If you don't have a black marker, you could do a different colored nose, or you could use a black crayon. For the eye, I'm just going to do a curved line like this. It looks like my dog is resting. Okay, maybe like that. All right. Now I'm going to need to draw the back of my dog, okay? So for the back of my dog, now I have a really big piece of cardboard, so I can still fit the back of my dog right here. But sometimes you can't if your cardboard box is a little too small. You might even have to move it around somewhere to find a place that you can fit the back of your dog, okay? So for the back of my dog, I'll draw the back of my dog down here, okay? I need to draw a dot, a dot at the top and a dot at the bottom so I know how tall it needs to be. Then I need to add a little extra room over here so I have a piece to glue this onto. So a line moving to the left and a line moving to the left right there and connect it, okay? That way this part can be what I glue on and this part will be the actual back part of my dog, okay? For this one up here, I'm gonna do a curve down and then a wagging tail. The tail up like that. And then I just need to connect the bottom part of the tail with a curved line that goes down there. Okay, so I have my head, I have my tail, now I just need the feet. And the feet can be a little bit tricky, so watch closely and just try your best, okay? All right, I'm gonna scooch mine up here because I have lots of room up here that I can draw feet. For the foot, I'm gonna start with 2 straight lines going down. Okay. Now right here on this first one, kind of looks like the number 11. On this first line right here, I'm going to do a curve that way. And then connect it to this other leg. All right. That's going to be the leg that is closest to us. Okay. So like on this leg, it's that one right here. Now I need to draw this back one, this one that's further back. So to do that, I'm going to add another line over here. But this line is going to be a little bit shorter than that one. And then a curved line whoop, that goes into that foot. All right. Now I'm going to do the same thing for some back feet as well. But before I move to the back feet, remember, we need a little bit of extra cardboard back here so I have an area to glue on. So I need to make these a little bit taller. Okay. And then I can cut it like up there would be fine. All right, then I'm going to need to make some back legs over here as well. So I'm going to try to make them the same size, but it's going to be difficult to do it exactly the same. I'm going to start with 2 lines, and it looks like the number 11. Then curve foot. Now for this other leg right here, a straight line going down, but not as far down as this one did. And a curved line that stops at the foot. Okay, give yourself a little bit of extra glue room, so make these lines a little bit taller, and then you can just cut at the top of that. Okay, so the next step is going to be a cutting, not cutting yet, I forgot about something very important and adorable, a giant floppy dog ear. So for the giant floppy dog ear, it's just a long kind of oval shape. There, perfect. Now I have all the pieces that I need to cut. Go ahead, find a pair of scissors and carefully cut out your dog shapes.